I've just noticed how hillbilly I look today. I look really sort of redneck. Like my ripped shirt at the top, just my less than fashionable hat. Yes, I look very redneck. Welcome to Series 4. It's about to start now. So, Series 4, I know that you guys are as excited or more excited than I am about this. I mean, it's been a roller coaster ride so far, you know, just the ups, the downs. It's been incredible. But here we are, Series 4. Made some changes again from Series 3 to Series 4. I'd like to think this channel is evolving, developing as I continue making videos. And I hope that all improves for the best, but I'm sure you guys will let me know about that once anyone actually starts watching this channel, if it happens. So the changes that we've got for the new series is we have several new apps that we're going to be taking videos from and reviewing. So we are obviously going to be using the standard, the standard apps that we've been using previously. So I'll just go through the list of the apps that we'll be using in Series 4. And that is Reddit. That's a new one. We're going to be taking videos from Reddit and reviewing those. Snapchat, TikTok, Hipi, Likee, TRILLER, Vskit, Chingari, Vigo Short, LOMOTIF, and that's all of them. So it should work out to 20 videos that I'll be reviewing in each episode now for you guys, because I know how much you love it. I know that you can't get enough of it. So yeah, 20 videos from this point onwards, it would seem, unless that changes. I also wanted to get a bit of more interaction going on between myself and whoever is watching, which currently is no one. Yay. So I wanted to get some viewer reviews going of different channels that end up watching my videos, but again, it's not happening yet, so a bit upset about that. Also, the comment section, I would like to get some comments that I would like to review and just give my perspective on. But again, I've only had one comment since the last video, so I will do a roundup of that in this video. But unless the comments pick up, that might be something that I'll just drop or occasionally not do through not getting comments left at all. But there you go. Everything else is going to be pretty much the same kind of format, the same kind of layout previously. So once again, I think we should just dive straight into this. What do you guys think? I think it's about that time. Could be that time. Maybe we'll wait for a bit. Oh, and there is something that I'm calling Knob of the Week, which is a section where I'll be just disclosing a knob of the week, just someone that's done something particularly knobbish and just needs to be called out on being a knob. So that'll be something that I'll do before the end of this video. So let's dive straight into it anyway. Let's jump straight into the videos that you're all here for, and we are starting off with a weird white bally thing, and it's got loads of little balls on there. Oh, this is like one of them cast sort of videos where they pour like a liquid into a... Oh, it's lovely candle, isn't that nice? It's lovely. These are going to be some really good hacks in this one. Some of these videos you get, some of them are great, and others are just diabolical. But this looks like it's going to be a pretty decent one. But I mean, it might just start off really well and then just go downhill. Oh no, that's okay. That's a ring holder. Personally, I don't have rings, so that's not something that I'd use. But you know, I'd like to think that maybe in the future I may be some kind of ring bearer of sorts, or ring wearer, wielder, however you want to word it. I'd like to think that I will be that guy that's wielding the rings. Not necessarily the rings of power, but you know, rings nonetheless. So next we have a young lady, and my phone needs to catch up, so nothing's changed on the technology front for Series 4. My technology still is pretty dire. So we have a young lady, and she is hula hooping. Yes! Yeah, she's rocking the hell out of that. She got some skill. See, again, I've never understood how people do this and they make it look so easy. It annoys me. Why? Stop making that look so easy. Do you know what? It's not really something that you can show off, though, is it? I mean, when the hell are you going to be just walking up the street or something, hanging out with your friends, and just be like, "Oh, there's a hoopla over there, or a hula hooper," and just go into it, just bosh. Yeah, I'm hooping. What of it? It's just not going to happen, is it? You're never going to be in a nightclub and somebody pulls out a hula hoop and you just get on it. You know, it just doesn't happen. Drink water. That's also something that's changed in Series 4. I'm going to be staying hydrated, a lot more hydrated. I hear it's good for the soul and it's good for your kidneys, so why not? So next we have probably a bit of road rage. There's a lot of road rage videos out there on YouTubes and TikToks and whatever other channels we use. Do you know what the greatest thing about this video is? That it's a Fiat 500. If you're gonna be an idiot, if you're gonna be a bit of a dick, you may as well do it in a Fiat 500. That is a car that I would not have any problem with just ramming off the road, just nipping the back end of it just to make it to go into a tailspin. I would not have a problem doing that. I really wouldn't. I mean, I might get a little scuff across my car, but it's an Audi, so it's considerably better built than a Fiat 500. This guy just doesn't want to get out of the way. He is just an arse, really. I mean, I'd like to think that he's just maybe just a snob, you know, just sitting there going slowly, just holding everyone else up because he has nowhere else to be. He has no empathy, and so he thinks that everyone else has nowhere to be. Because that's the kind of guy he just seems to be. Man, he is really not letting this guy pass. Just why not? Just move across, let the guy pass. Everyone's a happy badger, okay? We all like happy badgers. So just do it. Don't be a dick. And just let people pass when you're on the dual carriageway or motorway. Do people still not understand how motorways work, by the way, and dual carriageways? You're meant to stay on the inside lanes. You're meant to stay on the left-hand lane unless you're overtaken. And that's basically how it works. So if you're on a motorway, stay in the left-hand lane. And then if you're going faster than somebody else, move into the right-hand lane or the overtaking lane and then go past them. And still, if you're driving down the motorway, somebody's in the left-hand lane, somebody's overtaking them, then you go into the further right lane, the fast lane, and overtake them. And then just move across again. You always want to be in the left-hand lane, okay? That's how it works. If you don't comply with these, and the whole system breaks down, it all goes to pot. Okay, next we have... By the way, I'd like to think you learnt a little something there. If you didn't know that before, how motorways work, then I'm a giver, you know. It's what I do. So next we have a little doggy. Oh, he's been buried. Oh no. Then we have running doggies. Oh, look, you gotta. How can you not love dogs? They're just incredible. These dogs look like they look particularly derpy though. You know, I'm gonna watch that again just because I love dogs. He looks mad that he's getting buried. This one looks mad that he's going sideways. This one looks mad because he's knocked that down. He looks mad because he just got dropped. They're all mad, just dogs in general, and whether they're happy, sad, just any emotion whatsoever, they're still mad. That's what they do. That's like their job description. What do you do? I'm mad. That's what I do. Just be mad. Just run around being mad. That's that. You know, that's what I do. And we do love the dogs for it. We really do. Next, we have some. Okay, let's do that again. Next, we have a guy that's being torpedoed off of an inflatable, and because he's a little person, the guy catches him in a little bag. Yes, it is funny. It is very funny, and I hope no one gets insulted by that. I hope there's no, I don't know what you call them these days, little people of the world that get insulted by that. But be a grown up about it, you know, it's just a laugh, it's funny, just don't be a knob. And take that as life advice as well, just don't be a knob. Okay, we have a dude who looks very cool. He is wearing a thick chain there. That's how you know if someone's a cool dude or not. If they're wearing the chain, the thicker it is, the cooler they are. And he is dancing. Like I said, he looks cool. He looks like he's going to be cool. That's just how this guy works. He's dancing. He's touching people. It's all about the dancing and touching people, apparently. He is loving it. My computer screen just went off for some reason. You know, it's just one of the things that likes to do, apparently. So there you go. We have more dancing. Lots of people dancing. Well, 2 people dancing. So I don't really know 3 people dancing now. Is this like some kind of dancing school or something? Or just like somewhere where people hang out? They like to dance. They've got a burger bar and everything there. Get a bit of burger and a brioche bun. Okay. A little bit of dancing and stuff. Yeah, it was very good dancing. I'm very happy for them. They all seemed very happy with their dancing. And that's a good video there. That's what it's all about. You know, happiness inspires happiness. That's what we're on about right here, right now. Okay, so next we have a woman just hanging out. She's just hanging out, and a guy comes in and says to her, "Yo, what's up, babe cakes? You want a bit of McLovin right over here?" Yeah. He's trying to dance with her, and she's saying, "No, get out of the way. I don't want to play this game." Is that the end of the video? So this is one of the new apps. Vigo, I've noticed, it's like an Indian app, but it's for poor people. So like with the other Indian one, I can't think what it's called off the top of my head. Hipi, I think it's called. That's for the more sort of upper class kind of Indian people. Whereas this is like the poor Indian people. It's like having 2 separate apps for, you know, one for the classy American people and one for the rednecks like myself, or English people, you know, one for the poshos and one for the scum, which is basically me. You know, I'd be on the poor people app, basically. Definitely. So yeah, once again, she's standing in the middle of a room. I don't know if they got a bit of techno playing or something. You know, he starts dancing like, "You're right, love, do you fancy a dance? You know, I don't want anything from you, just like a little boogie." And she's just pushing him away. She is not happy about it. She's infuriated that he's even insinuating that she would dance with him. And that's where she's at. On to Likee now, and we've got a woman hanging off of a balcony by the looks of it. She's going to do just some dumb stuff. Whatever you're trying to do, it's not going to work. And she destroyed the fish tank. I hope they caught all the fishes out of that fish tank before any of them expired, okay? That is animal cruelty if the animals were not protected. And what was she doing anyway? Why was she trying to hang off of a balcony or drop down from a balcony? Why was she doing that? No, No, it's not going to end well. No, she drops. She smashes the tank. Everyone's angry at her. No one thinks she's cool ever again, because once that gets out there, everyone's going to see it, and everyone will just go, "Oh, you're just the idiot girl that fell off of a balcony trying to do some dumb stuff," and forever she's going to go, "Yeah, I am that idiot that tried doing some cool stuff that I thought would be cool, but it's not, and now I just feel silly." And now, people will just go, "Yeah, you should feel silly. You killed the fish." Right, we have a strong head competition by the looks of it. Is this like some kind of nightclub where people just showcase their interesting and amazing talents that they have? This is like Britain's Got Talent dark rooms. This is like after hours. This is all the stuff that's too dark to make it onto British TV. And so they're like, well, hey, we'll do like an after show where you can showcase all of your sort of weird and twisted kind of talents, and people have obviously just gone, yeah, all right, if this isn't clean enough to get onto the standard Britain's Got Talent show, then we'll do some aftermarket and after practice kind of stuff. Right, next video we have a couple that are dancing by the looks of it. They're going to dance. They're going to do a flippity-doo-dah. She's done the flippity-doo-dah over the shoulder. And this couple's going to try it. They kind of got it. Come on. She needed to just twist a bit more, and he needed to support her a little bit more. It's kind of annoying, actually. Like, they did it really easily. Obviously, they're experienced with this. Whereas this couple, look, if she had just had a bit more momentum, and he knew what the hell he was doing, then yeah, I think they would have done that. I think they given it was their first attempt, I think they did particularly well there. I think maybe another couple of attempts, maybe another 2 weeks in training, bosh, they've got that down to a T. It's all it takes, people. These things, they look complicated, but they're not as complicated as they look. Okay, so put your practice in. Repetition is everything when it comes to learning a new skill, and happy days. Next we have a woman stood next to a flamingo. She is loving it. She is just loving the flamingo friends that she's making right now. Oh, is that it? Okay, good stuff. So yeah, just a woman. She likes the flamingos. The flamingos clearly like her. She's making flamingo friends left, right, and center. And that's what it's all about, just making those friends, building those connections, and having that kind of lifestyle where you can go out every day and just think, I hope I see Mr. and Mrs. Flamingo today. And if you are a person like that, then I applaud you. Well done. It's very good to have you about. It's good to have you a part of this world, okay? We love you. Next we have we have one of those topple things. This worries me, because it makes me think that this has been added because it's going to go wrong. I'm going to press play and hope that it goes well. But it always worries me when they go wrong. It always annoys me because somebody spent so much time doing that. It did go wrong. It kind of went wrong at the beginning. But then it went well. Look, no, she knocks it down, and at the first hurdle, it stops. So it did go wrong, really. Look, stops there. See, it went wrong. No, it doesn't count. That's why it's been added, because people. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. Once you make that initial topple of domino, cards, anything, whatever it is, once you make that initial thing, I've just had a weird message come up on my, never mind. Once you've made that initial topple, That's it. If you have to touch it again after that, it doesn't count. It just doesn't. That's the rules. It's like a slinky. If you put in slinky down the stairs, once you've made that first slinky step, you can't touch it after that. That's it. It's on its own. That's it. Okay? It's the same difference. You can't take you can't get a slinky to go halfway down the steps and then it stops and you just topple it again and it carries on. No, you can't do that. You have to go right back to the top and start over. That's how it works. Next we have some lovely little nanimals. Hello, little nanimals. They're lovely. I don't know what they are, but they are adorable. You little adorable little baby, didn't you? Yes, I'm an animal person. I like the animals. The nanimals are actually more often than not better than people, so that's where I stand with the nanimals. They were adorable. The little fuzzy fanimals. Yes. Adorable. Okay, next we have TikTok we're on to now, and we have Bicep. We have Bicep Man. He is... I don't know what that was. Okay, he's going for some heavy weights, some very heavy weights. Is he actually going to do them? Is he going to do like one of them half lifts that are just pointless? Okay, he's reasonably strong, yeah. Okay, no, that doesn't count. Okay, yeah. Okay. So, again, doesn't count. It doesn't count. If you have weights and you just partially lift it as high as you can and then just drop it, it doesn't count, okay? It doesn't. That doesn't even count as a one lift max. It just doesn't. No. Because you have to do one clear repetition, okay? And he didn't do that. So I don't know why he's uploaded that to TikToks, because you failed. You basically uploaded a fail. But there you go. Some people do that. Maybe he's uploading that fail so that he can work on it, and then in 6 months' time he can go back to it and say, look, hey, look, I can do this now. Because that there, you didn't do it. That's no. Okay, next we have Mario Karts. Woohoo! We have real life Mario Karts. The police don't look happy with this. He looks like he doesn't care though. He looks like he's just having the time of his life. He's actually throwing those at a police car. Of course you're going to get stopped. He just looked like he didn't care. No. And good on him. Well, why not? Why not? Why not? So next we have those flailing inflatable arm men. Go on, arm men. And we have one that is very promiscuous, one that is showing the assets, and another one that seems to really like it. That was cool. So you have one that's strutting his or her stuff, and another one that's just ogling it at just every turn, just loving it. Oh, even even just non-conscious inflatables now are turning into promiscuity, and it's a weird world we live in nowadays. I think it's just very strange. Just everything that happens nowadays, you can't be surprised at it anymore. Everything that happens nowadays, you're just like, oh right, yeah, okay. If you say so. All right, cool. So next we have a lady who is just playing with a feather. Just playing with a feather. That's what she likes to do. She looks very happy with herself. If you don't have a TV, this is why TV was invented. If you don't have a TV, this is what you turn to. Okay, just playing with a feather, just rocking it around, and then having a little dance, a little boogie. So yeah, that's something. She was playing with a feather, doesn't have a TV, doesn't have a partner by the looks of it, or kids, so she got no one to talk to. So she's just gone a bit, and she just likes to play with that feather. So keep that in mind. If you are really, really bored, just remember to go out, get some air, get some vitamin D, talk to some people, and just make sure that you don't resort to playing with a feather in a room. Okay, that's when you know that you've gone too far into the twilight zone. So yeah, keep that in mind. Next we have the boiling water. I believe this is that kettle. Boiling wet water that instantly freezes, and it looks spectacular. That's the kind of thing that I'd like to see on a 4K TV or an 8K TV in the shop. That's something that can really show off the great picture quality that the TV can generate, and it's just incredible, amazing. So happy with that video. It just makes me want to watch more videos. That's what it makes me want to do. Next we have Vskit, and we have a lady with very long nails, Jesus, and she's lost it. Buy phone, buy a tripod. Oh dear. I think that was set up. I'm calling fake on that, but apparently she just got robbed. She just got robbed of her tripod light thing and her phone. Now I don't know how rich, or I don't know how wealthy she is. I don't know if she can buy another phone, but I hope that that gets resolved very soon. Bless her. Oh, just one of those days, eh? The amount of times that's happened to me, I've set up a tripod light and then somebody comes along and just takes it, and then I have to run after them. It happens. So next we have a little man, and he's doing football. He's got some skill, actually. He's all right. He's all right. Do you know what? I think that's a good thing. I'd like to think that hopefully there's a like a league somewhere in the world of, you know, little person sports, because they deserve to compete as well. Everyone deserves to compete if they want to compete. So I'd like to think that wherever that is, South Africa, I'd like to think that in South Africa they're inclusive and they have little people sports, and this is just a little segment of the football that is little people football. And I'd love to think that they're better than the sort of standard size people at football, because they don't just drop to their knees every 5 minutes and claim to be injured. Yeah, I'd like to think that. But you never know these days. There's a lot of trickery all over the show. And like I said, you can't be surprised at anything these days. So that's where it is. Anyway, right, that's all the videos done for today. We also have Knob of the Week, obviously. And this week it is Rishi Sunak for trying to use Caleb Cooper to get people on side with him again, you know, to really try and put forward that he's a man of the people and that he's going to stand up for farmers when time comes and when they need it, even though he's been screwing them over for so long. Oh, I feel bad for farmers in this country. But Rishi Sunak has tried to sort of play it off as he's a man of the people and he's, you know, he's okay with Caleb Cooper. So if you're okay with Caleb Cooper, then you've got to be cool with Rishi Sunak because, you know, friends by association kind of thing. But no, I'd like to think anyone with half a brain sees through that and just sees that Rishi Sunak is quite desperate at the moment. He knows he's going to lose the power. He knows he's going to be voted out of office. And it's just desperation, really, you know. But there you go. That's my knob of the week. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you like the new videos that we're going to be looking into on this series, and I hope you liked the knob of the week. Well done, Rishi Sunak. You're our first knob of the week. Cheers, everyone. Bye.